Welcome to the show. Yes. Man, it's quiet. No, it's good. That's a good quiet. We have an Max?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. It looks good, though. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, much to talk about. Was fired by MSNBC, and then today, when reached for comment, Imus said, "I can't believe I've been kicked off TV and Sanjaya hasn't." They should both go, yeah. Republican Congressman Duncan Hunter has spelled the word president. Night worrying about attacks from her political opponents. Just calm. Yeah, the winner is the guy who runs 26 miles and can still... You're welcome for that. Scholars who participated in a documentary, they're now saying that the tomb did not belong to Jesus. Reveals that the tomb actually belongs to Jesus' cousin, Larry Christ. And then I gotta mention this. Thank you. We can do better and we will, all right. Buddy boy. I'm now a correspondent on NBC's Today Show. Tiki Barber's here. That's right. I really do love the suit.
Opera.
All right, right over here, Max. 8 inches away.
That's right.
It's like, and then the Max Swanberg audience before the show. Tonight I met a very special... Chris, he will not get more specific than that. Europe. You're not showing a lot of pride in your nation by just saying Europe. Say it with pride. Austria. Didn't know about Austria. I'll go easy on Conan. Okay, that's enough. We just had a seat open up over here. Get out! He's thinking about it. I'm such a Wunderstar. Maybe some of you probably heard about one of the most, one called Otters Holding Hands. Have you heard about this? It's a huge hit on YouTube, Otters Holding Hands, that people think it's so adorable. Take a look at it.
They're holding adorable.
And everyone's looking at it. And, well, anyway, that video was so popular, it's led to a whole slew of... Say, some are cuter than others. I don't think these are quite as cute. On Otters 1968. Okay. Not as cute as Otters Holding Hands. Now that's fun. This is fun. I don't care what country you're from, Austria. It's a little thing we do on the show you may be familiar with. It's a little thing we call if. I don't know what I'm doing. So years ago, that takes... Anyway, here's how it works. We get these celebrity couples, and all we need is a sighting. And Diaz apparently is now going out with Jude. Diaz and Jude Law have been sighted together. People cite him. That got us wondering what would happen if they mated. What would their child look like? Let's take a look right now. I'm just curious. Want to find out? Oh. Child digging for truffles in the backyard. Cruz has been seen with Josh Hartnett. Apparently, Penelope Cruz. This destroys me. I love Penelope Cruz. I thought someday she'd be mine. Penelope Cruz and Josh, don't laugh at that. Penelope Cruz, I'm gonna say Jimmy Connors, sort of. Everybody! These two, hey, come on. I know they're watching right now. Bruce Willis and Courtney Love, too. Here's Bruce after he was told he made out with Courtney Love. Let's find out what would happen. No! Whoa. Sexual Terry Bradshaw, isn't it? Oh, that's... Just had the surgery. I don't want to ever see that face again. No! Ryan Phillippe, yeah. Yeah, no! Oh, man. Oh, man. That's what I look like in high school. That's Conan O'Brien at his prom. With me. Oh, right, I'm wearing earrings. Lindsay Lohan has been seen with James Blunt. Apparently these two. And God bless them both. Let's find out what would happen if they had a child. What would it look like? I'm just curious. And kicked out of the Allman Brothers, I believe. Rockwell, that's right. Jennifer Aniston in this. Britney Spears and Kevin Federline, a divorce. They got together. Apparently it was an amicable. What would the child of these two singers with limited musical ability look like? Let's take a look. I'm just curious. And then... All right, everybody, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, stick around. First guest was, of course, a cast member on Saturday Night Live and of The Dog. Please welcome our friend Molly. It's
so nice to be here. Thank you.
A little while.
I know.
You know, it's funny because I've talked to you over the years that your family's a bit...
My dad was, he was pretty wild. Crazy things when we were growing up, and like, we're blind, and, you know, look, we're canned. Just he and I, you know, just get lots of games.
How old were you at when this stuff is happening?
I would say one thing where we were talking about hopping on a plane and kind of dared us, like, you should try to be so fun.
Who's we? You and...
It was my friend that I got away with something without getting, like...
That is so strange. This is the opposite of what most parents do.
Yeah.
You should try and put... You think, Dad, go ahead! That people think is that funny, but this is naive times, yeah.
Yes. But so we told them we should do it, and we took the... if we're unable to succeed in hopping on a plane, we're going to go take a ballet class. So
okay, so you're wearing ballet outfits.
Yeah, we had pink ballet outfits, hair pulled back in buns, and we also liked it because it's all these different flights. There was one to San Francisco, one to New York City. We're in Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland. Yeah. So basically, we were like, let's go to New York City. So we got to. It was early in the morning, so it was a pretty empty flight, and we asked the stewardess really innocently in our ballet outfits. We were like, can we go say goodbye to my sister? And she was like, sure, ladies, go ahead. Sat down in the back of the plane, and we were like, you know, just praying, and then the air, and basically the stewardess that had to get on the plane then came around with something to drink, and she looked pale. So when it landed at JFK, she was like, bye.
She didn't
tell anybody.
So now you're your friend. You're in ballerina outfits.
So I'd never been to New York, so the only thing I knew about from the movies or TV shows was
here we are, baby, yeah.
Trains, and we got to Rockefeller Center, and we didn't have that much money, but we were kind of bad.
Yeah.
So we just went to a little deli and dined and dashed.
Oh,
and we were like, see, thanks for the food. See you.
You know,
it's terrible. So we called my dad when we got there too, and he was like, oh my God, he couldn't believe that we'd succeeded.
Was he upset?
Well, he couldn't be that upset because we told him we were going to try.
He did encourage you to do this. Yeah.
So let's see. So he said, "Oh my gosh, try to. Why don't you try to stay in the lobby of a hotel, and I'll drive there and come and meet you." So we tried to get us stay there, and no hotel, of course, would be responsible for little girls under 13. Mm-hmm. Two little girls. So basically, so we spent the whole day, and then. Went back to JFK in the evening, and he was like, I don't want to have to come one back.
That's how you got there, and that's how you're getting back. Did it work on the way back?
No, the way back was JFK, so it was flights, and people kept going a couple hours, and then we finally called him. And
your dad's like, this is out for a flight?
Yeah, I know.
Incredible.
Came back with our babysitter.
Father knows best.
Yeah, he was a...
Much more to talk about, so more with Molly Shannon. Back, stick around. That story about your dad, and we're talking about your eccentric. Well, what is it you like to do for fun? What is it you?
So I did the same thing. I would like, I would always, after the, maybe like the went to bed, me and the oldest kid would make phony phone calls, which was my idea. Like all different, you know, so thing. And she was like, oh, so here's the pizza, da da da. And Molly, no more phony phone calls.
Oh, so like, she knew.
Yeah,
she knew. She could tell.
But
what is it you liked about like getting on the? I mean, obviously, people. What is it you liked so much about it?
I like the mystery of it. It's just that I kind of like who is that? Like a little
mystery in life.
Yeah,
why not?
It makes me laugh.
I find it creepy, but you're just laughing. You think it's funny.
No, it's like the child part of me that like mischief and to me. And also, well, now with Star 69, it's like it's crazy. It's extra. You know, when you get Star 69 people in college.
Okay, so what are you doing this anymore? Is this?
No, well, actually, this was funny. When I hosted Saturday Night, was one of the hosts, and he was great. And I said, Molly, you know, if you come to LA, sure, I'll give you a call. And then I'm like, well, call him. So,
And then we'll chat.
So
Same
like,
friend, yeah.
She was like, how? So I was staying at my friend's house, and I called him up, and he was like, hello.
Why did you get nervous?
I don't know. Suddenly, he just big and scary, and his big eyes and hands.
His big, his... It was you? Did he...
So he star 69, my friend. But it was all, it's just funny to me. You know?
It's this weird tension before. I didn't know that.
You know how serious he can be. Talk about drama.
Yeah.
Great guy and so hilarious. And he's a good friend of the show.
We have a clip here from your film that you're promoting, Year of the Dog.
Yep.
This is a really nice film. What can you tell us to help us?
Her beloved dog dies, and she kind of goes on this journey to find out in her life.
Right.
And Gina King, Josh Pais, Tom McCarthy, this amazing sessions.
Let's take a look at this. Who's in this clip? It's John Seagrave. Let's take this clip from Year of the Dog.
Tessie. I love that dog. I had her since she was a puppy. We did everything together. She was my right-hand bitch. Sorry, I mean, in the dog way of being a bitch. Yeah, she died.
How did she die?
I shot her in Wyoming. You want some more wine?
Wait, what do you mean?
It was an accident. A hunting accident.
Oh.
I still feel terrible.
And what were you hunting?
This movie.
Oh, God.
And nationwide on April 20th. Molly Shannon, thank you so much. Always nice having you. Tiki Barber coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Russell and the Outlaw. That buxom brunette sure had my... And sales is the game.
Okay, you're a salesman? Because, you should just get lost. I don't really want to buy anything.
All the proceeds go to charity. And I probably should have thought about that before I lied about the money going to charity.
So there is no charity?
Say, you're a sharp one. And say, you're crankier than Rock Hudson in a sorority house. Maybe this...
Wednesdays with Corey, is that anything like Tuesdays with...
Affirming pearls of wisdom from an elderly philosopher. And it's Wednesdays with Corey to the rescue.
Okay, look, can't you see him doing a comedy show here?
You don't go for laughs. Sounds like you could use some jokes.
Yeah, I can always use some...
Up on a girdle, you're about to bust a gut. Too groundbreaking, eh? How about a Paris... Boy, that Paris Hilton sure has long legs. If those gams were any longer, you could run a flag up them. Of course, if there was a national tragedy, you'd have to lower it down to her knees. That's a credit.
That didn't even make sense. Look, you obviously have nothing I could possibly want.
You like the PlayStation 3?
You have a PlayStation 3?
Of course not, but I do have this...
All right, get that guy out of here.
Are you head scratcher? And a New England clam chowder sponge bath.
I don't want a New England clam... Retired from the New York Giants as one of the greatest running backs of all time. Thanks for being here with you here. Last November, and you made a promise to me that the next time you made a touchdown string dance, I waited touchdowns, not once. The only reason I wanted to explain it to the media afterwards, what the hell was that, Tiki?
Some of my teammates have looked foolish doing dances. About 6 years ago, Michael Strahan and I, who are our defensive end, we went to... So
it's been a while since I've been to one of his concerts,
but cool. Yeah. If I score a touchdown ever this season, I'm going to do that. The next week, we're playing in Philly. He tips up this pass. Conan.
Huh?
There's probably two. Ray Lewis for the Philadelphia Eagles. And he did things other... You got Eagles fans in here?
Yeah.
They're from... We came to know each other as it hitting me wasn't the big thing to stop me.
Right.
So one game...
Ball?
But you know
I
what?
do that with my dog. Give me that ball. That's crazy.
It took me out of my game, though.
Because no one's thought of it. It's such a macho game. No one... I'm really intrigued. There's this show, Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Okay? Emmett Smith wins the whole thing. Of course, another, NFL...
Yeah, right after I retired, they gave me a call. More interested in coming over to news, so I said no.
You're talking to the wrong guy. And I just go for it anyway. I'm one of those people that's like, I can dance.
But I didn't want to embarrass...
Literally can't dance. Like, if you...
I hold the wall up. I do a great hold the wall up.
Yeah. This is you. Me? Huh? Oh, okay. I thought... Oh. Me? Oh, okay. My dances were... Now, okay, this is very exciting for all of us here at NBC. We're thrilled that you've come over to end this amazing television institution. So we're thrilled to have about this is, football is not as, television, like, we got to wear out, you hit each other, you catch the ball, you win the game. Here it's makeup, Yes, you are, yes.
I shine, I'm bald and I'm black, so my head shines.
This thing catches
Wait,
light.
is that real?
Yeah, it's real. We're thrilled for being here. I know you're busy right now. Look for Tiki and welcome on board.
Thank you.
Good
Glad
to have
to be
you
in the
here.
film.
Good luck, Montreal. Stick around. Everybody, we're back. My next guests are here with a song from their album.
Come on, do it again. Come on, be a friend. Nina Twin is trying to help, and I really hope that she succeeds. Myself, I'm in a wearing pen. Can always start to be. Come on, chemical. Come on, gets me straight, cause cosmology has become I'm in a crowd, come on mooch, don't be a friend. Come on, be a friend. Miracles don't matter, no you should. And it's just like chemical. Come on, chemical.
That's our show. I do want to thank all our guests. Barber, stay tuned for that.
Boy,
Okay, that was terrible. That was horrible.
too groundbreaking, eh? How about a Paris Hilton rib tickler from our more cowardly Pimlico line? Paris Hilton sure has long legs. If those gams were any longer, you could run a flag up them. Of course, if there was no...
I could possibly want.
You like...